all these negative emotions that you feel, all these negative moments that you feel, all this stuff that you go through is truly just temporary. Now, um, some people they may, sit here and call me wrong, like you're not going through my situation, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. I just know as a person, I have emotions. I have thoughts. I literally am the epitome of a human. And of course, I may not be in the same situation as you. I may not be this, I may not be that. I'm not really acknowledging that I am. I'm saying that I have I I'm a person. And it's, um whenever you tell people, all of this is just temporary. At some point, you're gonna get out of this. You're gonna be like, "No, you're not me. You don't know." But no, you don't. What I do know is that you have the ability to control what goes through your mind, how you respond to things, and trying to make the best out of what you're going through. Those are three key things that you can really control unless you have some type of issue, of course. Um, at this competition, that last one too, God, I was just looking through stuff. I was on my phone. I was looking at things that I shouldn't be, not like that I shouldn't be looking at. And then I just got triggered by something because of situations. I got triggered by something. So what I had to do was walk out the room, go upstairs, and just separate myself from everybody and just go and talk to my camera, because that's the best response I could do rather than trying to let that moment determine the rest of my day. It was like 12 o'clock in the day, and I just really, quite literally, in that moment, whenever I felt those feelings, I wanted to sit here. I sat there, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna go home. And it's an 8.5 hour drive from San Antonio back to Langston. I was gonna go home. And I just kept on sitting there. I just kept on sitting there. And then, I just gotta go and talk. Just gotta go and talk to myself. And that's the way which I found best helped me cope with it. Cause if I didn't sit there and just go and talk to myself, I literally would have driven home 8.5 hours. It happened last month at a different competition. It was just in Dallas. It was about 3 hours away. I was looking at stuff again, seeing something regarding somebody of my past, and I seen her stuff, and my whole day was just ruined. Like, my whole day was determined based off that one situation. And I was just, I was like, damn. And then I wasn't solving well. I wasn't enjoying my environment. I wasn't doing this. I was just not me at that moment. So I took my ass home. 3.5 hours. I took myself home. It was a 2-day competition. I completely missed the second day because I just couldn't handle being in that situation right now, because I didn't have a coping, because I put myself in a place to not be able to handle it. That's my fault, of course. But that being said, my responses a month apart have completely changed. Those feelings I had of wanting to do this, wanting to do that, wanting to just like leave and run away from it was temporary. I was able to control my own situation just solely based off the response I gave to it by talking to myself on the camera. Now, I'm not sitting here to say, oh yeah, you just gotta go and talk, you gotta do this. Different people have their own ways of coping. And that's fine. For a while, whenever I was having a lot of issues in the summer regarding somebody else, we start fighting, I would go to the track and I would just run. I would go on the trail, I would just run and walk it. Because for me, my grounding is whenever I go into nature or something of the sorts. For others, you know, they could go and lift, they could go and draw, you could go and sing, you can do this, you can do that. There's many things you can do. Now, then there's the others that just go and smoke and do whatnot. That's something you should not indulge in. That's not something that's no. Just simple as no. But you know, you are able to control your mind. The mind is such a very powerful thing, and you learning how to control your responses and what to do going forward with your responses allows you to really control yourself. Because for me, whenever my emotions got involved with a lot of the situations I was doing, I would sit there, I would let my emotions take over, and then I would immediately regret everything which I was doing. Because it would get me in trouble, I would get cussed out, I'll be told this, I'll be told that. And that would just make things worse for me, you know. And once I learned a form of controlling it, it made things significantly better for myself. I wouldn't have to be worried about being told and getting cussed out, being told this, getting told that, getting threats on a weekly basis. Still do, but I wouldn't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about it now because I'm doing the right thing for myself. Or the right responses. Now, you know, it's gonna take a while. It's very experimental because I tried different things and some that wasn't work. I drank and that didn't work. Of course, it's never going to work. I don't know what else I did. Tried talking to a counselor here on campus. That didn't work out very well, so I went and found another one up in the city, further drive, but it's somebody that I can actually connect with. But you gotta find a way to control that moment so you don't allow your emotions to take over, because once your emotions get involved, you have damn near no control of what your responses are going to be. That's whenever things start getting you in trouble. That's whenever people start getting involved. That's when people get dragged into it. That's whenever people start talking about you and doing this and doing that. And not only make it like a bad look on you, but a bad look on whoever's associated with you. Your parents, siblings. I made my mom have a bad look because I kept on messing with this one girl. I made my stepdad have a bad look because I kept messing with her. I made myself have a bad look. I made the girl have a bad look because I kept messing with her and she was responding in a negative way towards it. So not only am I hurting myself and the person I'm associating with, I'm hurting everybody that's trying to help me and that's associated with me, that knows of the situation. Is that worth it? Now, myself, I don't necessarily care about my look. If you don't like me, if you don't like me. But that being said, I care significantly about how I make myself appear. Like I said, if you don't like me, you don't like me. But I'm not gonna give you a reason to not like me. I'm not gonna sit here and be, oh yeah, I do this, I do that, that's why you're not gonna like me. No. I'm trying to find a way to phrase it, but if you know, you know. You can't just do things that makes your appearance worse, because that's whenever you start losing opportunities. That's whenever you start doing this, start doing that, a lot of things. I'm getting off topic, but find a way to control your temporary emotions. Find a good response to your temporary emotions. You're gonna feel sad, you're gonna feel hurt, you're gonna feel pain. That's all a part of being alive and being a human. That's all a part of it. You're gonna hate situations. You're gonna feel like everything is hopeless. You're gonna feel like this, you're gonna feel like that. Everything is not hopeless. Everything has a way out. You can find a way. You just have to actually put in some type of work and effort to find a way. So the next time, whenever you have an issue going on, find a way, please. Because I would not like to hear or see anybody out there get hurt because of something they did based off of their emotions. And that's just how it goes. I hope this is very informative and helpful for everybody. And I hope that everybody finds a way. Have a good day.